What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State coming at you with a haul video. I know. Was it 2 videos in 1 week? No, more like 2 videos in the span of 7 days. But hey, I'm on a roll, man. What's shaking? Not much, guys. Just was over at my friend's comic shop, my LCS. Quick story on that. All right, real quick. This is a haul video. Quick story on that is, the LCS I normally frequent was sold to another person, another friend of mine, who took over the shop. But the thing is, the previous owner never really cared for any of his back stock that was in the back, or never really cared for the shop at all, period. He was basically more like a comic shop owner who really never cared about comics, which is so weird. I never understood that. And he got tired of it overall and sold it off to another mutual friend of ours, who is the opposite of him, who loves comic books. He was a big fan of comics, and I respect that a lot. So a lot of stuff was basically out of sorts over there. So what he's trying to do, the current owner now, is to get everything reestablished and straightened up in the back. So he invited myself, my best friend, and a few other people like comic regulars and such to go by there and help straighten things up. And if you find anything that might be of interest to you, he'll give it to you at a really, really, like a really good price. So, so I went there. This is a Saturday night, and I just dug through a lot of long boxes, a lot of short boxes, to the point where my fingertips are getting... You ever do that point where you go through a lot of long boxes, you're digging in the long boxes, what's up, TiVo? And your fingertips are dark. That's how long those comics have been sitting back there. So I got a good stack of stuff from back there, and I got to share it with everybody here because it's really cool. But yeah, pretty much we were there for about at least 5 hours just digging and digging and digging through like long boxes and short boxes, all kinds of stuff. I found comics that were like pretty much had to be mint. Some comics that had to be coverless. Some covers are, are in between, but let me show you guys what I got without further ado. Starting with, let's see here, what can we start with? Let's start with this. A lot of talk was about this for a while, and it's the new Suicide Squad #1, and I saw that in there, and I was like, wait a minute, I've seen it around cons for a pretty decent price, but I never got around to having it, so saw that, picked that up. I was pretty stoked. So, never had new Suicide Squad #1. Also, I'm going to move along with these comics pretty fast, so, if you're welcome to hit pause and Google at some of this stuff. Got this. I'm not real familiar with the character, not Spider-Man. I'm familiar with Spider-Man, but this is the first appearance of Silk. And this is a variant cover by Humberto Ramos. And yeah, it's the first appearance. I didn't know it. I mean, I was going through a book, through these boxes, and I found that, and I was like, that looks familiar, but there is an original Sin original cover. I believe it's like young Peter Parker, getting bit by a spider and so forth. But this is the variant cover, and this is the first full appearance of Silk. So I got that in there. Also, believe it or not, this is a hard to find, but this one, I found like 3 copies. And I was nice enough to give one off to somebody else and, keep one for myself, one of my best friend. But Amazing Spider-Man 654. I guess it's a hard copy to find, but there was 3 back there. So, got that. And I'm not sure the relevance of the storyline, but it's by Dan Slott. And I just recognized that cover. I was like, that looks very familiar. So I picked it up. So I got that. What else did I get? Some of these I may have gotten by accident because I think I wasn't sure if I had them right before. But Captain America 333, I wasn't certain about that. So I picked it up anyway, just in case. So picked that up. Also, also picked up some Fallen Sons that were sitting back there. I think I have this one by Michael Turner. So if I do, I'll probably just give it away at some point. But I know for sure I don't have this one. And it's Fallen Son, the Michael Turner variant of what's her face? I got her name, Spider-Woman. It's right in front of my face. But yeah, picked that up. you know, through some of the boxes we're digging. And another thing I found back there you wouldn't believe. I don't believe this because, like I said, the previous owner did not care about comic books. The guy should be jailed for that. We found a stack of these. I kid you not. He had a stack of Uncanny X-Men books, and I was like, dude, and it wasn't just like, you know, any regular issue. It was a stack of the first Jim Lee Uncanny X-Men issues. So he had that. Hell, I asked if I could get another copy, and I was like, you've got to be kidding. I couldn't believe it. Like I said, the previous owner did not care too much about comic books, and yet he owned a comic book store. Thank God he sold it off to somebody who does care about comics and will treat the comic book shop right. So yes, now I have 3 copies of Uncanny X-Men 248, the first Jim Lee one. It's crazy. Just mind-blowing. So, I couldn't believe what I saw. Saw a couple copies of this. She-Hulk. I know I've seen this in a couple of videos. I'm not sure what was the relevance of it. Maybe it was just because of the series. But I didn't get it for $3.25. That's for damn sure. But Greg Horn cover. Greg Horn should be coming out here to the Bay Area pretty soon. What else did I get? Dug through this and picked up Justice League Annual number 2. It's the first appearance of Gypsy and the first appearance of Vibe from The Flash. So, you know, saw it, pretty good condition. 1984. That's a good year. So picked that up. My best friend was telling me about this one. I'm not sure it was really a key issue, really. It's but I've heard of it and I never got around to looking at it, but it's out. And he just told me to pick this up. It was a U.S. number 1 of 2. It's a 2-issue series by Alex Ross. And U.S. number 2 of 2. So it's a 2-issue series. So it was pretty cool to see that. I mean, you know, Alex Ross doing the interior. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. He also had a few other things. Like, this one here. He has multiple copies of the Ultimate Fantastic Four run. Like, he could have made like 5 or 6 runs of the Ultimate Fantastic Four. It's not even funny. This one in particular I saw was the first Marvel Zombies deal there. Also, saw this, and I just like the cover. I didn't care what it's worth or anything. I don't care if it's anything worth, but Iron Fist, the living weapon. It's pretty much a grasshopper cover. And I dug it. I really dug that. I really thought it was, you know, something just worth, in my opinion, I felt like it was worth picking up just for the cover alone. So, picked that up. Also found this in a long box. Secret Avengers, number 23, first Agent Venom. And it's I think it's a hard one to find. Yet, not there. I couldn't believe it, man. I was kind of shocked to see that. He had a few of those. I only just grabbed one. So, I think I have another copy of that. I may have shown it in the previous video. So, it was pretty cool to see that. Also, he had Alpha Flight number 33, the first Lady Deathstrike, sitting in there. Also, there's a couple copies of this one here, which is Daredevil number 2, the J. Scott Campbell variant, and Man Fear. So, saw that, and it's like, I already have it, but I felt like picking it up anyway, because I was kind of in the middle of everything, just running around with that whole thing. Also, this one I never saw was a pretty cool cover, and for a third printing, I picked it up, why not, which was Secret Invasion, number 3, and of course that's Spider-Woman, and I think that's a really kick-ass Lionel Francis Yu cover, and yeah, I mean, I don't know, I almost thought about selling the whole miniseries set that I have of Secret Invasion, but I probably won't. I just like that black and white variant, and I'm not sure if there's a color variant. I couldn't say for sure, because I never knew that this existed to begin with, so, you know, if I told you it doesn't exist, it probably does, who knows. So, that, a couple of fillers. Here's the thing, before I go any further, I was with not only my best friend, but there's another guy who I've seen going through some of these long boxes to help straighten things out. He didn't really straighten things out. He was just going through stuff himself. Because we all collectors are just, I'll put up a book just so you guys look. One shot. We are all pretty much, when it comes to looking for stuff in long boxes, we are all hunters, gatherers, you know. We will find stuff, you know, just for the sake of finding stuff. We're like lions out there. We will go find till the day we die. It's crazy. And, sometimes, I don't know. I just think, it's just crazy when you see somebody, when you see somebody out in the hunt and you're out in the hunt. And even if you don't know that person, that person is like is basically another lion or another piranha going out there to go find the kind of stuff you're looking for, but you hope to find it first. So we had like one or two of those guys at this comic shop doing the same thing. Because once I saw and the thing is, I recognized the guy I saw coming across the street, and I was like, oh shit, he's coming. So it's one of those things. But other than that, I respect it, because like I said, we are all the kind of hunter-gatherers type of people when it comes to looking for the comics you're looking for. Even if you need to get multiple comics of it. Anyway, back to the show, guys. Punisher, the Tiger. I think it's a one-shot. It's pretty cool. Also, got some fillers here. Some Fantastic Four Volume 2 fillers. Alan Davis cover there, 570. I'm trying to fill those holes. Also has some other good ones here by Michael Turner. A Michael Turner variant of New Fantastic Four. Got this cover here, 548. Also, 553, which, God, I kind of wish Turner was alive to draw the interior for Fantastic Four. It probably would have been like on a Jim Lee level, hate to say, Rob Liefeld level of a comic run. Also, I'm not sure if I already have this, but got the Fantastic Four 546. Pretty cool cover of Silver Surfer versus Black Panther by Michael Turner on the cover. Really awesome stuff. And then this, I'm going to go back to one of the books I picked up in that pile. It was like an early start, like when I started digging through stuff. One of the things I found, which I couldn't believe, and I'm willing to believe this is actual real, but this is Web of Spider-Man number 82. What's the key about it? There is no key. The funny thing is, it's signed by Stan Lee. And it's like early signature Stan Lee, because it's clean. That's why. I mean, I don't mean to laugh about it, guys, but look at that. I mean, that is a clean Stan Lee signature. And I'm willing to strongly believe that's Stan Lee's signature, because of the fact that Stan Lee signed just about anything. So I saw that, and of course I was quick to raise my hand and say, I'll take it, because, or actually, no, it wasn't even like that. I was like, I just asked the comic owner if it's cool, and he said it's cool. And, yeah, like a lot of the stuff I got here for like about $50. I'm not going to go like how much was each on all of this stuff, but all I know is that I got these comics and $50 came out of my pocket. That's about it. And, yeah, I just, had a good time yesterday, like I said. Hopefully I could help, go back there and straighten things up again, because a lot of the stuff there just needs some straightening. And I was kind of surprised that all this was under my nose at my LCS. So my advice to you is to, if you got an LCS in your neighborhood, maybe you should want to, check to see if they need any help or anything like that. I mean, I don't know. See if, see what their comic shop, maybe somebody doesn't know anything about what they have. Maybe you should tell them, and, or help them. It's kind of cool. But that's about it, guys. I got nothing else. I'm going to pop in some food and watch Walking Dead, whatever's left of that show. And, I got to get ready for the whole week. And other than that, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Or no. Peace. Still peace. But also, thumbs up. You know the deal. Thumbs up. Subscription. Subscribe down there. Also, comment below. Tell me what you think. That's about it. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Mohammedans. My brothers of the sword. I'd rather fight beside you than any army of thousands. Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions! Do you know what's there? Waiting. Beyond that beach. Immortality! Take it! It's yours!